Paranormal, extrasensory perception, spiritualism, cryptozoology, telekinesis, poltergeists, ghost, UFO, alien, etc. Poltergeist. Poltergeist. A poltergeist haunting is characterized by the violent manipulation of physical objects, such as items flying through the air. There is some disagreement among the professional community regarding what a poltergeist actually is. The most common theory is that it is the presence of a living being that brings energy to a home that a spirit, or poltergeist, uses to interact with the living. Removing that person from the environment will end the poltergeist activity. However, if another human with a unique life energy enters that house, the poltergeist may harness this energy and continue to torment the residents of the home. Determining the difference between poltergeist activity and ghosts or haunting activity can be difficult. While ghost and haunting activity is the result of spirit energy, poltergeist activity is the result of psychic energy generated by a person, referred to as an agent. But how do you know there might be poltergeist activity in your home? Most often, you'll know if you have it because it is out of the ordinary and pretty obvious: sounds, movements, and odors of unknown origin. There could be more mundane, everyday causes for the activity. For example, smells of unknown origin could be wafting in from an open window, lightings flickering on and off could be faulty wiring. Disappearing objects. You put your set of keys or your cell phone down in the place you always put it. You turn around a minute later and it's gone. You and your family search high and low for it, but it cannot be found. Later, sometimes days later or longer, the object mysteriously reappears in the very place you always put it. More bizarrely, you later find it in a ridiculous place, like high on a bookshelf, in a shoebox in the closet, or some other spot where you'd never put it in a million years. Objects levitating or thrown. You're sitting there watching TV, totally engrossed in a dramatic movie, when suddenly the bowl of popcorn you've been munching from rises from the coffee table, floats through the air a few feet, then drops to the floor. The movement of physical objects like this can be quite dramatic. Scents and odors. No one in your house smokes, yet on occasion, the distinct smell of cigarette or cigar smoke can be detected in the bathroom. Or as you're dressing for bed, suddenly the overpowering scent of lilacs fills the room. As stated above, all kinds of smells can enter your house from the outside, even from a passing car, so such scents might not necessarily mean poltergeist. Such scents and odors can also be a sign of ghost activity, as they might be associated with a spirit or with a residual haunting. Power from nowhere. You think that's odd, but you switch it off and put it back down. Thinking there's something wrong with the switch, you open the battery compartment to remove the batteries, but there are no batteries in it. Knocks, rappings, footsteps, and other noises. No one else is. So where's that knocking coming from? Suddenly, all the chatter stops when everyone's attention is drawn to the sound of footsteps coming up the basement stairs. Physical attacks. The constant yelling and screaming are driving her crazy. Poltergeist activity, from unexplained bangs to flying coffee pots, has been escalating at the household. It got at its worst received sharp slaps across the face, seemingly from an unseen hand. How do you recognize a poltergeist? An experienced paranormal investigator or parapsychologist might be able to help you determine if what is taking place in your home is poltergeist activity. Can sometimes exhibit similar effects, or whether there is a logical, non-paranormal explanation. Various kinds of stresses can be the cause of this activity, including emotional, physical, psychological, and even hormonal stresses, and so the investigator should try to examine the personal. Report a poltergeist? Have some poltergeist footage, a cell-integrated camera or a movie camera or a video camera? Have some poltergeist a picture? The Sasquatch's Lair, www.sasquatch.org, paranormal, name, email, comment or message, submit.